Okay, good Monday afternoon. I am meteorologist Jeff Porter. It is great to have you right here inside of our digital studio at WWMT 590 West Maple Street. We have so much weather going on. We're going to walk you through everything, including tomorrow's heavy wet snow event for the morning commute, the wind issues we're worried about Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning, a lake effect event as we get you into Thursday, and then potentially something bigger, and what could be primarily snow Friday and into Saturday. Oh, and by the way, we have Arctic air. Arctic air as we get you into the weekend. I did cool down the weekend temperatures both Saturday and Sunday. Sunday now a day where we're not going to get out of the teens, and you factor in the winds, it's wind chills around 0 or below season. That is what we're talking about. So we're first going to break down how much snow to expect tomorrow night, and into early Wednesday. It is really location dependent, so I think we're going to start there, and then we'll migrate forward. Going to change the screen for just a moment, so just give me a quick second here. Okay, here we go with your snowfall forecast. If you are in Oceana County, Newaygo County, or Mecosta County, our friends north of I-96, we are looking at here about 4 to 8 inches of snow. That higher end part of the range, 8 inches, is higher than prior thinking. This is the part of West Michigan that's going to be primarily snow during the event, so naturally the totals are going to be higher. Jim Johnson, good afternoon from Quincy. Brenda Shelley Porter, hello there. Love your last name. Russell Tillery, good afternoon out of the South Haven area. Now, the royal blue on your screen, that represents a quick hitting and a heavy, sort of a chalky or concrete-like about 2 to 4 inches of snow. If you end up turning over to rain a little bit sooner than maybe what was anticipated, you're going to be in that lower end range of maybe like 1 to 3, especially our friends Lower Berrien, Lower Cass, Lower St. Joe, and also Lower Branch counties. Tony, how are you? Kathy, good afternoon from Sturgis. Gail, checking in from Portage. Portage is in the house. So that's what's ongoing with your snowfall forecast. About 161 of you right now on this live stream. We really, really appreciate it. I did want to share my screen for a moment. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll remove the snowfall forecast. We're going to add in my Twitter feed, and I want to show you what this looks like. Here's snow coverage as we look at now. 2 a.m. This is 2 a.m. now tomorrow morning. Pretty much everyone in the ballgame here. Gary, good afternoon. Jennifer, great to see you in the Athens area. I think you're more in the 1 to 3 inch range. TL from Three Rivers. Hello, TL. So here's 2 a.m. Here's now 4 a.m. And what I'm concerned about at this point is not just 1 inch per hour snowfall rates, but 2 inch per hour snowfall rates. If we end up reaching that kind of snowfall intensity, it is easy to see how we could be clearly adding up the snow and adding it up quickly here. Now we'll take you to 6 a.m. Again, still snow everywhere, even if it's falling in 32 or 33 degree air, which alludes to that high moisture content. Gwen Carter Titman, good afternoon. Peg Hudson, good afternoon out of the Comstock area. Penny Ash joining us from Battle Creek. Cindy DeLoach from Lawrence. Hello, Cindy. And now 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, you're noticing that rain line making some inroads just beyond the Michigan-Indiana line. The one thing I've noticed here in all of our latest model information, all the latest data coming into the Weather Alert Center, trending a little colder. So the arrival of that rain snow line a little bit later, more like maybe 10 a.m. Michigan-Indiana line, maybe not getting into Kalamazoo County along I-94 until midday. So that change means a little bit more time to accumulate snow, but certainly thereafter, we will be, game on in that capacity as that rain snow line launches northward. So I did want to show you that. There's a bunch of other interesting things here on my Twitter feed, but we'll go ahead and get back to that in a moment. Here's what I would like to do. Here's what we're going to do now. We'll go ahead and add this back to our stage here. We'll take off my Twitter feed for just a moment here. So we'll remove that. And now I'd like to go ahead and just give me one quick second here. Okay, back to full screen status. I'd like to check in now with our Celiata Group 7-day forecast. Elizabeth from Decatur, good afternoon, Elizabeth. Desiree from Sherwood, and Tammy Wallenstrong joining us saying, for farmers, we need more snow. I totally get that. Yeah, I think everyone who skis or snowboards or, you love good old-fashioned Michigan winters, you're looking to see that. Elizabeth, good afternoon from Decatur, and Donald from Buchanan. So tomorrow is a weather alert day because I think during the landscape of the morning commute, we're talking about throwing down 2, 3, or 4 inches of snow in a very quick amount of time. For instance, the winter weather advisories, Berry, Cass, St. Joe Branch counties, we'll show you those in a moment. They only run for 6 hours. So if we're going to see 4 inches of snow in a 6-hour time frame, you can obviously see how there's going to be some problems. In the afternoon, though, with rain, Christy Marie Coville, how are you? Linda Weird out of the Bronson area, good afternoon. Diane from East Leroy, hello, Diane. Ken Bradshaw Sr., I need no snow on Sunday. I'm going to the Detroit airport, coming home from Germany. Okay, well, safe travels back to the Mitten, Kenny. So 40 degrees, rain that may very well last till like dinner time Tuesday night. We are thereafter going to be dry slotted. What does that mean? We'll get a little bit of a break, and then rain will transition back to snow as we get you into late Tuesday night, just prior to midnight, and into the Wednesday morning commute. I think at that point, we're looking for some 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts. So those are the problems for Wednesday morning. Winds relax Wednesday afternoon, and we dry out Wednesday afternoon. Only now, as we're looking at your Sealy Auto Group 7-day forecast, check this out. We're talking about some lake effect snow on Thursday. Shelly, good afternoon from Dowagiac. Julia, good afternoon. And Vicky, good afternoon. Great to see you, Vicky. Now, Thursday, we're talking about a lake effect snow event. Will actually be a little area of low pressure, but wrapping around it, some southwesterly winds in lake effect environments that emphasizes the snow right at the immediate lake shore and sort of right up Blue Star Highway. Several inches are possible in that capacity. I'd like to take you to Friday now. We keep stacking these moments for snow. When I worked Saturday, Friday and Saturday looked interesting. When I peeked at some the latest information yesterday, Friday and Saturday looked interesting. Guess what? Right now at 1:03 on the clock here, Friday and Saturday continue to look interesting. Now, maybe a little bit of rain mixing in during the day. Other than that, there's going to be a lot more cold air to work with. We're going to be on the cold side of this storm, and there's a lot of consensus several days out, which is atypical for this kind of event. But I think we're talking snow and wind, a high pressure field. And when you have a large pressure field, you're going to have a large wind field. So that's what I'm seeing, some 40 to maybe 50 mile per hour gusts Friday night and Saturday. And right now, the snowfall looks like in excess of 6 inches, maybe even upwards of 8 inches. So, hey, that is a monster story. I want to do a little bit of this for a moment. So we'll go ahead and take this off the stage for just a quick second. And we're going to add back in our website because I want to show you a few more things that are on here. So here's what's ongoing with our watches and our warnings. If you are in Oceana County or Newaygo County or Mecosta County, there are your winter storm watches. Start time 1 a.m. They'll go all the way through 7 a.m. Wednesday morning for 5 to 9 inches of snow. The only reason, David, good afternoon. It will not turn into an ice event. Bernard, hello from Battle Creek. Mike from Three Rivers, what's up? Melody, good afternoon. Mark from Athens, great to see you. Deb, thank you so much for saying that. And Kenny, we did reference Kenny there a moment ago. Tracy Hunkins, Huff Stutter. I got that right. I'm sorry, Tracy. Tracy from Portage, good afternoon. So the watches now are likely to be converted to winter storm warnings. The National Weather Service at Grand Rapids sort of wrestling with that idea, waiting for some new information to come in and delaying that decision. So the watch right now likely to be a warning. Now, what about the rest of the counties here? Near and south of I-96, down at Kalamazoo, the I-94 row of counties, where are our advisories? They are going to fill in. I do want you to know that they were just trying to proceed with caution with a little bit of uncertainty here in the last few moments before the storm begins. Bethany, hello. Angela, hello. Deanna Riggs, hey, how are you? Out of the Marshall area. So let's show you where those winter weather advisories are right now. It's Berrien County, Cass County, St. Joe County, Branch County. And they got out ahead of this. They did a really good job. It's not just our Indiana bordering counties, but it's even northern Indiana where we're worried here about this 3 to 4 inch quick burst of snow. And the timing really, could not be worse than that. So there are those advisories. You notice the little area in between. Look, they are going to fill in a matter of, about 2 hours here. So Kalamazoo County will be under a winter weather advisory. So that advisory right now going until about 7 a.m. Tuesday. I think it'll be a little bit longer as we look at the rest of West Michigan. A couple of things I'd like to keep in mind here for a moment. So I wanted to show you WWMT.com/weather. There is a huge update on here about the winter storm. I just want to scroll to that update right now. We'll continue to update this. We update this multiple times a day, but this is a really good read right here. I kind of sort of broke down, what we're concerned about with this storm and then moving forward. So I did want you to see that. All of our social media handles, Colin Rogers, he's out getting interviews right now regarding the storm. Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson will off the next couple of days. It's traditional weekend, but all of our social media handles are right there. There's another great feature here at WWMT.com/weather. It's the interactive radar. I'm going to pull up the interactive radar. And as we do this, look, you can track storms, snow on your own. This is a lot of fun. You can zoom into your neighborhood. Of course, there's not much ongoing right now. We'll pan the radar to the south and to the west. You can see where this system is getting going. Look, this system has so much juice to it. There are thunderstorms in Dallas, Texas. There are thunderstorms in Arkansas, thunderstorms in lower Missouri. On the north side of it, Kansas City has sort of been between rain and snow. I did see them change over to snow in the last hour. Worried about blizzard conditions here, parts of Kansas, Nebraska, and trailing back to Colorado. So this storm is a brontosaurus. It will continue to be a brontosaurus. So I just want you to be aware of that. We'll take it back to my Twitter feed for just a moment. I'm trying to see if there's any other good nuggets on here. I thought this was a lot of fun. Check this out. We love your viewer photos and videos. And this particular video is just awesome. From the snow Sunday, Terry and Linda Baker piled up all the snow in the middle of their yard. And look at this, their dog, King, jumping right on top of that. So that was kind of fun to see. I did want to reference something else for a moment. We'll get back to the weather here in just a second. But Kirk Mason back on set with us this morning for the first time in a long time. Had some health issues and really, really, really happy to have him back. So go to his Facebook page, go to his Twitter feed and tell him you're happy to see him again and certainly hear that he is doing better. And he is doing better. So just really thrilled about that. And I wanted you to be able to see that. So, okay. So here's what we're going to do right now. We'll take this off the stage and add in just a few more things here. We're going to go ahead and add in this and switch over to this. And just give me one quick second here. Okay, much better, right? Yes, much, much better. All right, so we've got that covered. Let's add this back to the mix here. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, technology, right? All right, let's go ahead and take you around West Michigan. First stop here is downtown Kalamazoo, beautiful Bronson Park. Diane, good afternoon. Brian, good afternoon. Dan, Glenn, good afternoon. Kay, hello. What's the weather at the end of the week? Snow. Kay, Twillia, good afternoon. Eileen, I hope you have a great afternoon. Anthony, hope you have a good afternoon as well. So Bronson Park looking pretty good here. Take you to the Cereal City on a Monday afternoon. Whatever your temperature is right now, that's what your temperature will be for the rest of the day. Really not moving too much. And we also going to take you up into Allegan County. So we'll go ahead and take you there right now. There is M89. Isn't it remarkable? All the snow that we had yesterday was about an inch measured here in Kalamazoo. Everything melting rather quickly. So we'll go ahead and just put a little bow on the situation here. So here is how we'll wrap things up. There's your snowfall forecast one more time. For those of you who are just joining us, again, we're going 4 to 8 here north of I-96. 2 to 4 inches, I think, for the heart of the rest of the market. A heavy, gloppy, wet snow. If you have respiratory issues, breathing issues, heart issues, Do not shovel this kind of snow. I want to be really, really clear about that. Get some help. Ask someone young in the neighborhood to help you out. It's also going to be a little thick going through the snow blower. So I did want to reference that. And areas that transition to rain a little bit more readily, again, we were going 1 to 3. And just a final look here at your Celiata Group 7-day forecast. While tomorrow is a weather alert day, it might not be our only weather alert day in your 7-day forecast. Maybe looking at Friday or Saturday as our next potential candidate thereof. Kelly, hello from Battle Creek. Great to see you on here. I want to thank everyone for joining me on this social media stream on Facebook and also on YouTube. I really, really, really appreciate your company. A great way to talk a little bit more than we can during News Channel 3 live at noon and some of our other shows. Karen says, if you can do the remote thing tomorrow morning, that is on high recommendation. So strongly considering that. What are school districts and superintendents going to do? That's a decision that's totally up for them. Even if the afternoon looks better with rain and snow-covered roads end up turning just wet with traffic and friction and all those kinds of things and warmer surface temperatures, I think the call to stay away from the morning commute is the right call. So we'll just be interested to see, do they make that call tonight? Do they make that call tomorrow morning? When are kids going to find out? So certainly we'll follow that for you. News Channel 3, live at 4:30 tomorrow morning. We'll have all the closings scrolling at our bottom of our screen as part of our ticker and our weather ticker. And always at WWMT.com/weather. All you have to do is hit the closings tab. So thank you for joining me. Check out Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson. He'll be a great watch at 5 o'clock. Of course, Kirk and I will be back at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Thank you, everyone. And let's do this again. I had a great time. All right. So long for now.